Sup, y'all? I think. Or at least I hope. Have mercy. There we go.
When I get the notification, when I get the notification
All right, let's check this guy's channel out. Let's
on
check
the
him out.
show,
See what he got. Let's see what he's about.
I'll end the stream.
Let's check you out. This
Oh,
motherfucker got to
jeez.
do.
Okay. Oh boy. What a freaking nightmare, man. All right, Tanner Vane, what's up, man? Damn. Damn. That's all damn. That's all I gotta say. Shoot, man. Some BS up in this piece. Man, I hope everybody's doing well. I'm trying to get this whole thing back up and running. Man, that just stupid. Stupid. Hold on, let me make sure everything's it looks like everything's back on and running again for right now. Shoot, man. How you doing, Tanner Vane? I know everybody's over at Enemy Nation, so I don't want to take I'm not trying to take steal his thunder. He's doing just fine over there. And doing his thing over there. But yeah, man. Oh boy, I'm back. I am back. At least for what I know. What a pain in the dick. Let me just say that. That was a huge pain in the dick. Do you understand? Ah, that's funny. That's funny, John Caitlin. Nah, man. Everybody's welcome into this chat. Hopefully, everybody can see this alert. I mean, it's just freaking ridiculous. Freaking ridiculous. But woo. Anyway, what a pain in the dick. Now, what is wild to me is that you play a video. You play a video, y'all. You play a video, y'all, where people are fighting. That's funny. Literally. You play a video, man. Don't let this microphone run away from me. You play a video, man. And all of a sudden, they are trying to stop you. They are trying to stop you from playing a video. Do you understand that video had no guns, no blood, no nothing? That was a video where people, man, I have shown video on this show where dudes' arms have been blown off. I have shown video on this show where people blew up. Beirut freaking blew up people into billions of pieces. I've shown those kind of things. I've shown blood shed like a mug. And I show a video, tiny little, wee little bitty, wee tiny little, wee little bitty video of a dude getting into fisticuffs with a woman. Do you know how many times I've shown a video of a man punching a woman on this show? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm out of digits. Countless times. Yet, they have a problem with him on this bitch. That makes no sense. Him in this show, all up in this bitch, going off and hitting a girl. They got a problem. Suddenly, I get taken down. Hit hard. Like hard, y'all. That was ridiculous. I couldn't do anything. That was trash. That was trash. Trigger, trash. Wiki, trash. Anyway, I'm going to read some of y'all comments. That was some trash. Man. Michael D., welcome to our world, brother. Currently banned on Twitter and another 30 days in Facebook jail. Damn. It has to be a personal attack on you for that. I think they may have a rat in here. You know, that's what I think here too. You know what I'm saying? But hey, what else is new? There's always going to be somebody. There's always going to be some sort of rat in the midst. You know what I mean? There's always somebody that got a problem with something. You know what I'm saying? There's always somebody that got a problem with something. It ain't never new. It ain't never changed. It's the same ish, different day. Yay. You know what I'm saying? So that's fine. That was just BS. I'm glad that the stuff is working now. Because for a second there, I got a little worried. I'm like, shoot, how am I going to be able to conduct my show tomorrow? You know what I'm saying? This is what I do, you know? Shoot, I put a video of kids fighting, and oh my God, I show people fighting all the damn time. Now it's just a search engine that scrolls for video. They use it against porn sites as well. That's why they started reversing the image. They also crop videos on YouTube to avoid it. You know, that's actually a really good point. You know, like I've seen that where they'll flip the image, or they'll like, you know, blow it up really, really big so you can see, you know, a portion of it, but it's not the full picture, you know, stuff like that, you know. So that you got a point there as well. I'm never going to see that last minute to that video at this rate. You know, Tanner Vane, I feel you. Like, I feel you on this 110%. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now, since, you know, obviously I feel bad and, you know, it kind of knocked the wind out of my sails in regards to all the things I was going to talk about. So I'm just going to hold those things off for tomorrow on tomorrow's show. But I'm going to open up the phone lines. Give me a call at 314-766-4581. If you're interested, if you're down to chop it up, talk about all the things that are going on in the world, because I can't show you the video of Kyle Rittenhouse beating on a woman, fighting a woman. Somebody out there is trying to protect him. Real talk. That's all I'm going to say. So ridiculous. So ridiculous. Sorry, reading all your QAnon. Yeah, it could be. Shoot. So stupid. You know what I mean? You know, Yogi, you might be right. Maybe you reached your fighting videos quota, Pascal. You need the premium fighting videos membership, bro. You know that's what I need. You know what I'm saying? Facts, Yogi. Absolute. You know what I mean? Enemy Nation started conspiracy theory to get us to his page instead. JK, LOL. Yeah, he probably is the one. He probably did this. You know what I mean? Enemy Nation, this was all your thinking. This was your mastermind manipulating the team, manipulating the posse to go over to your page. I see what happened. I see what's going on. I see what happened. I see you. I sees you, enemy. I sees it. Anyway, no, I'm just playing. You know what, Kiss? You know, I feel like if I did put on a wig, or put a wig on the guitar and start wailing on it, I feel like they would kick me off for that too. Unbelievable. Yes, they want to control the narrative, and that video is counter to whatever they're doing. You know, and the thing is I feel like YouTube, I would assume YouTube would be a little bit more open, a little bit more lenient with everything. You know what I'm saying? Just given the fact that it is a platform for creatives. And also, the amount of stuff that I've seen on YouTube is unfreaking believable. It's unfathomable. Unfathomable how many things I have seen on YouTube that are still on YouTube to this day that I've never seen flagged, that I've never seen taken down, that I've never seen them have a problem with. You know what I mean? Enemy Nation working on behind the scenes. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? He's plotting. I see what he's doing. Enemy Nation's plotting. You know what I'm saying? Plotting. I'm just playing. But I am actually happy that everything's back up and running. This is just BS. Oh, man, that was BS, man. It sucks because, you know, I was on a roll. We were talking about all kinds of stuff. We were talking about that whole incident. But I'm going to still talk about it. You know what I'm saying? No. Enemy Nation. All of my streams are set for not made for children, not made for kids. They are always like that. So I do not mess with that. I don't. You know what I mean? I just don't have time for it. So of course, and especially the stuff that we talk on the show is a lot of it's now going to rated R. A lot of it's rated R now. Unfortunately. You know what I mean? CIA has their paws in all of this. Yup. Social media, mainstream media. Absolutely. They're running stuff. Kiss. Hey, Pascal, whatever happened to your short Tuesday night? No kidding, man. No kidding. Oh, have mercy. Oh, don't tell me I'm getting cut. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Okay. Gotta love how they froze on my face. That was really nice. Let's see if it really messed up the sound. Let's check it out, shall we? Oh, no. Okay, good. We're back to normal. That's ridiculous, man. They got me freaking out. I'm like, man, I didn't do nothing. I'm just talking right now. I'm just talking. I'm allowed to speak. Damn. That was perfect timing. They you know what? They watching. They want to freak me out. They want to freak me out. That's what's happening. They want to freak me out. They want to freak me out. Exactly. Oh yeah, keep up with the good brushing. And thank you, brother. You know, I'm working hard at keeping my teeth on point. You know, but anyway, all right. So my phone lines are open: 314-766-4581. Give me a call. I'd love to chop it up with one of y'all. See how things are going. I'm not going to do anything tonight that's going to possibly get me flagged or booted off of a stream because it's ridiculous. You have to learn double speak to communicate nowadays. You know, that's so true. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. You know, Michael D., I think you're officially punk rock now. Nice. You know, rock and roll. You know what I mean? Oi, oi, right? Isn't that what it is? Something like that? Sex Pistols? Yeah. Punk rock. You know, that kind of thing? Something like that? I think it's close. I'm close. I tried. But anyway, that was just for you, Michael D. Rock and roll. Anyway. It's really like the language programming from 1984. You know, I don't know what to do, man. You should have made it a GIF or a GIF, man. You should have. Kiss. You know? Man, that was such a pain in the dick. Anyway, I'm sorry. That burns my cookies, man. I hate that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I work really hard with this channel. I work really, really hard. And then it kicks you off because of one stupid thing. Like a stupid thing. That was whack. Bruh, they could have thrown me off for the shooting videos. They could have thrown me off for all these other things. Bruh. Shoot. I'm good on all that mess. So anyway, phone lines are open, 314-766-4581. I'm going to check out some of this stuff here. See if we can talk about some of these things. Now, see, that's the thing. Like, I want to talk about these things, and I'm nervous. I'm, like, actually nervous. You know what I mean? Because I'm worried about putting something up, and then all of a sudden I get in trouble for playing a video, you know, because apparently it's going against community guidelines and ish. You know what I'm saying? That's literally what they said. That they felt like playing that video was going against community guidelines. What the F? What is that? So you're telling me I can't talk about something that really happened, that's really true, that where there is no bloodshed? It's ridiculous. Jennifer Lang, how you doing, sweetheart? Good evening. Thank you so much. Hi, I was waiting for you. Hi, I was waiting for you too, Jennifer. Damn, where have you been all my life? Thank you for being on. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being on. We were doing Jennifer Lang, just so you know. I was on. I don't know if you saw earlier, but I was playing a video involving Kyle Rittenhouse, and he was putting a beat down on a girl. This is something that he did earlier in July. All right. So as of like 2 months ago now, in a month, basically, you know, just a few weeks before, 2 months or a month before he went into the streets and was shooting all these people, right, over in Kenosha. And I played the videos, and we're just doing a breakdown, talking about it like I usually do. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, I'm still talking to the camera. I'm having a conversation, and I look over, and I'm like, wait, what happened? What happened? That's what happened. So next thing you know, for the past, I don't know, hour and a half, I've been trying to get myself, the show, back on the air because it just kicked me off. Funny, because the video that I showed Jennifer was completely clean, safe. It was just people fighting. It was just, fisticuffs, people putting their paws on each other. Nothing else. Nothing else. A scuffle, if you will. A scuffle. Ain't doing nothing else than that. But apparently, YouTube said I was violating community guidelines because of that. Bruh. Okay. So, got kicked off, and I spent the last hour and a half trying to get the show back on the air. So, I'm happy that you're on, Jennifer. I'm happy that everybody is happy and on here, but Frazzle Drip, my tube got cut off for talking about Frazzle Drip. See, now you got me wanting to look up Frazzle Drip, but I don't want to put it up here because I might get in trouble. But you know what? Just for you, Jennifer Lang, I'm going to look this up. I just want to know what the hell, what the hell is Frazzle Drip? Frazzle Drip. Oh, no. Oh, no. You got me going in here. What? Okay, yes. I see this. This is a rabbit hole that I cannot go down right now because I just got into some serious, I just got into trouble. Jennifer. And I see you're a rebel too, you know, rock and roll. But, yeah, I can't, for tonight, we're going to have to table this for tomorrow night. I'm just going to say that now. Yeah, I'm not going to pull this up because I will get kicked off if I talk about this. So there's the whole Pizzagate deep ties to QAnon and Pizzagate conspiracy theories. Yeah, I'm going to stop there. I'm going to stop right there. Wow, that's fascinating. Very interesting. Oh, Jennifer Lang, you just got me into another rabbit hole that I'm not about to jump. Like, it's so tempting. Like, I literally want to like sleuth the F out of this right now. Like, I want to jump into this really hard, but I can't right now. I just got kicked off for people throwing fists at each other. So I'm just gonna, like, I wonder if I put up like a boxing match, like showing highlights from a boxing match, would I get flagged for that too? Would it be removed? Would the video be removed? That's the question. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Michael D is baked and he's having a great time. Alex Jones, hello, mate. Hello, bruv. There is, I was playing a video earlier and I got, because my show started at 7 and I got kicked off because I was playing something, a video about Kyle Rittenhouse where he was having a fight with a girl in the middle of a parking lot basically a month and a half before the shooting that he just was involved with in Kenosha. I showed that video, and for some odd reason, YouTube stripped me of my live streaming privileges for at least, for at least a couple, for an hour and a half. So I've been trying to get back on for about an hour and a half. I finally got back on, but it's stupid. It's so stupid. I'm doing jumping jacks right now. Like I said, cocaine is much better. Kiss, you're hilarious. You're hilarious. So yes. So now, from what from my understanding, this is some serious stuff. There's now I remember this stuff. I just didn't know it was called this. I didn't know. Just we're gonna tap into it, Jennifer Lang. You know what I'm saying? Like Michael D just said, it's punk rock today. So F it. 2020, 24 hours ago. I'm feeling something like that. Isn't that the words? Something like that. Anyway, moving on. I'm feeling a little rock and roll, a little punk rock, what's that guy's? Billy Idol, whatever. Okay, so I heard about a thing in regards to, I just didn't know this was connected with Hillary Clinton, but there's apparently some videos where she did some really crazy, shameful stuff. But there are videos of her. I don't know. I'm literally like looking at this and, just assuming that's what, yes, they are talking about that. Yes. So there's apparently, adrena, what is it called? People keep on talking about it. Yeah, I want to be sedated. Yes, there we go. What is it called? Adrenochrome. So apparently there's adrenochrome. Oh, there you go. Come on, wake up. Thank you. Adrenochrome. So there's apparently this thing, adrenochrome, that you can get out of from people. It's like a chemical that comes out of your body when you are scared. All right. So out of this fear is this chemical that is being released out of your body. Now you can consume this and get, go into a euphoric of like go into a place of euphoria. Now, apparently this is a thing that, it's in children. Sorry. So it's only in children. Thank you, Jennifer. So apparently this is something that a lot of the upper echelon, higher elite people consume for fun. They do this, and now there's a video, allegedly. I don't know if this is true, but this is all hearsay, like I said, where there's a video of Hillary Clinton, it's pretty graphic, doing something really, really terrible to a child, and high on adrenochrome, and dancing around with the skin of this child's face on her face. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. But allegedly, this is a video that it actually exists. And apparently, Anthony Weiner had possession of this particular video, including a slew of other videos. Now, from my understanding, there are stories about cops actually getting their hands on the actual file. Anthony Weiner's computer, and this computer had a file folder in there, a file called, I don't even remember what it was called, but they opened up the file and they found all this terrible, disgusting, appalling stuff. It was so appalling that apparently the one or two of the cops that saw this footage ended up taking their own life because they could not handle what they actually saw with their own two eyes. Now, this is something that has been going on. This has been a rumor. I don't know if any of this is true. People have been going and doing a deep dive and talking about all this crazy stuff about, this Frazzle Drip and this Pizzagate, and trying to mesh all those things, and with all their conspiracies, even trying to connect with about Hillary, knowing that 9/11 was going to happen, and therefore she left a particular event early because she knew that 9/11 was going to happen. I mean, it's just crazy, crazy, crazy on top of crazy stuff. And then, of course, this opens even more things in regards to there was even more videos or even more stories about connections with Pizzagate and the code words that they used, and even Epstein is involved with this as well. So there's just this deep rabbit hole that just keeps going and going and going and going and going, because they're talking about all these conspiracies and all these hashtag, Pizzagate, Fragile Drip, those things are real, or they believe that is real. I don't know how much I believe. Personally. I need to look at it. You know what I mean? I don't want to see the videos because I literally like my life the way it is, and I don't think I ever want to see that physically happening to another person, especially to a child. But okay. I'm looking it up. Okay, so 2 years ago, John Podesta was ready to talk about Pizzagate, according to a Rolling Stones article. The former Clinton campaign chairman is among the victims still recovering from the vile conspiracy theory that ended in gunfire. This is Rolling Stone magazine. Oh boy. John Podesta has given a lot of thought, and believes the best way to deal with the trolls is to ignore them. His wife, Mary, however, takes a different approach. When angry people call their home in the middle of the night, she has a conversation with them. She sits on the phone and talks to them, which is disconcerting actually to most of the people who are calling just to leave a nasty message on your voicemail, Podesta said. When somebody actually engages them and says, why are you doing this? They fold pretty quickly. but she has more patience for that than I do. Podesta has easily forgiven, has easily forgiven, or is easily forgiven for having little time for his tormentors. Since 2016, he's been the victim of a deranged and viral conspiracy theory known as Pizzagate. The theory, which has its roots in the emails stolen from his personal account by Russian hackers and dumped online by WikiLeaks, claimed that Podesta was a P word, rhymes with P-file, and that he, Hillary Clinton, and a Washington, D.C. restaurateur named James Alefantis ran a child sex trafficking ring from the basement of Alefantis' pizzeria called the Comet Ping Pong. On its face, Pizzagate was insane, with zero basis in reality. Yet in the frenzied days after Donald Trump's election, it caught fire on social media platforms, including Twitter, YouTube, Reddit, and 4chan, metastasizing into a story so twisted and bizarre that it radicalized online trolls and traumatized others who, through no fault of their own, had gotten sucked into conspiracy. 2 years ago this month, which was September 9th of 2018, by the way. Let me get back to that. So 2 years ago this month, Pizzagate reached its grim apex when a 28-year-old man stormed into Comet Ping Pong with a revolver and an AR-15 on a mission to save the children. Edgar Madison Welsh had binge-watched YouTube videos about Pizzagate and tried to recruit friends for his rescue mission. Raiding a pedo ring, possibly sacrificing the lives of a few for the lives of many. He texted one of his friends a few days before he got into his Prius and drove from his home in North Carolina to Washington. Customers and employees fled the restaurant as Welsh fired several rounds into a locked closet full of computer gear, searching for the infamous child sex dungeon in Comet's basement, which he never found. Not least because the pizzeria doesn't even have a basement. No one was hurt, and Welsh surrendered to the police, hands on his head, in broad daylight in the street outside of Comet. He was later sentenced to 4 years in federal prison. So, I mean, it gets crazy. It gets crazy. I'll continue if you want me to. Even after the arrest, Pizzagate lived on. The day after Welsh stalked into Comet, Michael Flynn Jr., the son of Trump's first national security advisor, tweeted, until hashtag Pizzagate proven to be false, it'll remain a story. A few months later, a small rally of Pizzagate believers took place outside the White House. Protesters have stood outside Comet carrying blown-up photos of Alefantis' goddaughter taken from his social media accounts. Strangers online have threatened to torture, rape, and kill him. What's really interesting is that it just makes you wonder. I mean, obviously, I'm cold reading the hell out of this article. I've never seen it before. Look at his profile. How do I find that? well, this is from the Washington Post. So, a portrait of John Podesta based entirely on his hacked emails. Blah, 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 blah. See, now this is the thing. Like, watches YouTube. Wait, he has a YouTube page? Like, he has his own YouTube channel? Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, what do you mean, Jennifer? Like, I'd like to know, because obviously, you know, I'm kind of flying blind here. You know, just doing random, looking this up for myself randomly. Watch his YouTube. Fascinating stuff, though. I could dive into this, and I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna look this up, and we'll definitely talk about this for sure. Because I want to see it with my own two eyes before I jump into it. Because obviously I was just co-reading that article that I've never heard about this John Podesta, the guy in my life. But it is really fascinating, and I really do want to know a little bit more before I start like playing things that I don't know. I don't know what I'm walking into. It would make more sense to drive somewhere else or have someone drive to the pizza place. More like a drug drop, more like a standard drug drop. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I mean, it definitely is a conspiracy theory of some sort, for sure. It's just very strange to me. And then you guys are talking about Glow? Crazy, y'all. Tanovane, trust me, I'm not going to show any video of any girl getting smacked anytime soon. I am good on all that mess. But trust, I would talk about this, but I think it might be best if I just, yeah. I think we talked about a bunch. Giovanni, what's up? But I think I just need to like take a second before I just jump all the way in and start talking about all this crazy stuff, and then all of a sudden I get flagged again, and then I can't do this show, and I don't want that to happen. You know what I'm saying? But yes, I think that's what I'm going to do. But Jennifer Lang, very interesting stuff. And the funny thing is I did hear about the story about the guy who drove up to the pizza joint, the pizza store or the pizza restaurant, and believed that there was a basement filled with kids underneath, which actually reminds me. Thank you for that, Jennifer Lang. The reason why I say that is because there was something else that I wanted to talk about, but I didn't get a chance to talk about, the other day. And I thought this was kind of cool news, and I didn't understand why CBS or any other place, why mainstream media didn't talk about this, but I found it very, very cool. So the U.S. Marshals say that they found 39 missing children in Georgia during a 2-week operation. Now, that's huge news, right? So the U.S. Marshal Service found 39 missing children in Georgia over 2 weeks in a mission known as Operation Not Forgotten. Sorry. The agency announced in a press release on Thursday, last Thursday. So the operation led to a rescue of 26 children and the safe location of 13 others. These missing children were considered to be some of the most at-risk and challenging recovery cases in the area, based on indications of high risk factors such as victimization of child sex trafficking, child exploitation, sexual abuse, physical abuse, and medical or mental health conditions. Other children were located at the request of law enforcement to ensure their well-being. So the U.S. Marshals Service investigators were able to confirm each child's location in person and assure their safety and welfare. I mean, that's so great. That is great information. Now, I'm wondering who was involved with this. This is insane. 39 children. 39 children were saved, right? So nine criminal associates were also arrested, and investigators cleared 26 arrest warrants. Investigators also filed additional charges for alleged crimes related to sex trafficking, parental kidnapping, registered sex offender violations, drugs and weapon possessions, and custodial interference, according to the U.S. Marshals Service. When we track down fugitives, it's a good feeling to know that we're putting the bad guy behind bars. But that sense of accomplishment is nothing compared to finding a missing child. We're working to protect them and get them the help they need. So that's pretty amazing. You know, they also said that last year it helped recover. Sorry. Boom, boom, boom. They helped the U.S. Marshals helped recover 295 missing children. And that also contributed to the recovery of a missing child in 75% of cases. So 66% of recovered missing children were recovered within a week of them helping with the case, according to the U.S. Marshals. So that's some really great stuff. You know, their success rate is pretty damn good. You know? That's pretty damn good. I'll take that any day. You know, that's good news. They're kicking ass and taking names, and they're saving lives. But the thing is here's the thing. If there really is a, Pizzagate, and if there really is a Frazzle Drip, if there really is any of those things, I can't wait for the day that they get that stuff. Really. I can't wait for the day that they catch them. Yes. Enemy Nation. I just got your email. I have seen this video for sure. We will definitely have to play that one. I checked this one out a couple weeks ago, actually, which was wild, bruh. The wild. Just freaking wild. Where, like Yogi said, I'm gonna take small doses on this, but lots of hits on that one, bruh. Good job. Congrats on that. Real talk. Yeah, I'm gonna keep safe this time. Man, oh man. Well, let's check it out. Watch the Trump part. Wait, which one? The one out of the shadows, or the one with Laura Ingraham? Enemy Nation. Just out of curiosity. Ah, okay. Yeah. Give me a second here, because I want to make sure everybody else sees it too. How long is this video? Hold on. Obviously, I'll find out. This one's a long one, but we'll check it out. All right. So this is Trump talking about dark shadows running Biden's campaign. So we're going to check this one out.
Because he's not controlling anything.
Who do you
They
think is
control
pulling Biden's strings? Is it former Obama
people
officials?
that you've never heard of, people that are in the dark shadows, people that.
What does that mean? That sounds like conspiracy theory. Dark shadows.
No,
What is
people
that?
that you haven't heard of. They're people that are on the streets. They're people that are controlling the streets. We had somebody get on a plane from a certain city this weekend, and in the plane it was almost completely loaded with thugs wearing these dark uniforms, black uniforms with gear and this and that. They're on a plane.
Where's this?
I'll tell you sometime, but it's under investigation right now. But they came from a.
Even Fox News' Laura Ingraham couldn't believe what she was hearing last night.
Okay. I didn't know. I didn't know it was going there to a voiceover. But interesting. That's very interesting. Very, very interesting. Real talk. That is a fascinating thing. Dark shadows. Interesting. So let me ask you guys, what do you think he was trying to say there? What do you think he's alluding to? Kisses. Trump is off message again. LOL. I'm so shocked. I think it's just funny when it's like he says, "Oh yeah, you know, I know what's going on. It's these guys over here, but I'm not going to tell you about these guys over here. I'll tell you later because they're under investigation." You know what I mean? I see you guys. You know, it's funny as hell. Pizzagate. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, you know, isn't it the whole drain the swamp thing? You know what I mean? Isn't that the whole drain the swamp stuff, the saying that he keeps saying? You know, drain the swamp, drain the swamp. We're going to drain the swamp. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what he's trying to allude to, you know? The possibilities are endless, y'all. Endless. Here we go. Who could this be? Hold on. Oh, man. Come on. Enemy, what's up, man? How you doing?
What's up, man?
Chilling.
Hey, no, I thought it was a coincidence that he said dark shadows, right?
Yeah.
And they found all those kids. Now, the week before that, didn't they question him about QAnon, saying that he was the savior that was going to rescue all these kids?
Yes.
Remember you played that video on your show?
Yeah, I do remember.
Right. And then if you look at Anderson Cooper's interview with Hillary Clinton, he asked her, you know, because I mean she gives a whole bunch of excuses of why she lost, right? But he asked her in one of those, he was like, what do you think it was? And she said, you know, she said she thinks it was Pizzagate, you know what I mean? And she was like, yeah, it was this whole conspiracy about Pizzagate. And I mean, the way that she was talking on it, like, about it, it was just kind of odd because she was mentioned in that documentary too. I mean, you've seen it. You said, you know, you've seen it. So,
yeah. You know what?
And then the Epstein, Bill Clinton, all that stuff. So, I mean, it's as far as conspiracy is concerned. I know people will say, "Well, that's conspiracy," but it's also just because it might be conspiracy because you don't have fact, conspiracy theory, doesn't mean that the coincidences aren't there.
Right. No, I mean, and I'm not sitting here saying that, that those coincidences aren't there. I mean, it's definitely there. And of course, he's saying things because Trump, we can at least agree that Trump's kind of definitely has a no filter. He's got a gator mouth. You know what I mean? He doesn't know when to shut up. And sometimes he says things that probably, which is, maybe he knows some truths, but he tends to talk and then later on go, oh, crap. Did I just say that? Let me reel that back in. Yeah, those dark shadows. What I really mean is the dark shadows is something else. We're investigating those things, but you know what I'm saying. But we're watching. You see what I'm saying?
But I've watched several hundred hours of Trump interviews because he gives he answers probably 500 questions a week.
True. He most definitely does.
He's never used that in his lexicon. He's never used dark shadows in his lexicon.
But
so when I heard it,
but
I was like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Exactly.
Like,
because you know that he knows something. Hence the reason why he would say, hence the reason why you're not used to him saying in his normal everyday vernacular, dark shadows. He obviously knows something. You see what I'm saying? So, I agree with you.
Because he did. I uploaded a video of him in 2015. I didn't upload it in 2015, but it was when he was talking, even before he decided to run for president. He was talking about Epstein, and he was like, because Hillary was just, she was the forerunner or whatever. And he said, it was like, well, what do you think is going to be the biggest problem for the Clintons? And then he said, I think that Epstein is going to be a big problem for Hillary and, Hillary and the Clintons.
Oh, yeah.
Because those 30,000 emails that Trump kept telling Hillary, because she was like, let me see your tax records. In the debate, she was like, we want to see your tax records. And he said, I'll release my tax records when you release those 30,000 emails.
Right.
And that's the John Podesta. And the John Podesta, the email that I sent you at the time stamp, that's when they started talking about John Podesta and the children's art all through his house with pizza and shit. So, it's just one coincidence after another. So I guess that's the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to take up too much time.
No, you're good.
I wanted to.
No.
Kinda,
yeah, no. I appreciate you telling me that. I think he clearly knows something. I don't know if it's, and you never know. Biden might be completely oblivious to it, or he might know too. I don't know. All I can say is that obviously whatever Trump knows, I mean, he's got some he obviously has a lot of power, and he's got a lot of people under his power. So,
there's some accidental geniuses in the world. Some, as a matter of fact, there's a video that's out, that's been out for a few years that predicted Donald Trump being the president. Like, the dude said his name and everything. He was like, I predict. It was like in 2014. Mm-hmm. It's a preacher, and he said, I predict that there's a guy that's going to come and disrupt the entire political system for God. And he said, this person his name is going to be Donald, and he's going to have somebody. And he said, I see a stone. So I'm like, Roger Stone? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And this was like in 2014 before, Donald Trump even started to run for president, 2014. So, it's just going to be an interesting way that, and he said Donald Trump they said they was going to try to, the guy said that the people was going to try to impeach Donald Trump in 2014. And Donald Trump didn't announce his candidacy until late 2015. Right?
Yeah.
So he said that this person that's going to be president, his name is going to be Donald, and he's going to run for president, and he's going to win, is going to have 2 terms, but they're going to try to, as soon as he gets elected, they're going to scream impeach, 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 and they're going to try to impeach him, and they're not going to be able to impeach him. It's a crazy video. Like, you can YouTube it. It's crazy. Like, Donald Trump was predicted to be president.
Yeah.
It's a crazy video once you listen to what this guy is saying. So it kind of makes you want to see if what he's saying is true with this next election coming up. It's weird, but it's just little nuggets that to spur conversation.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna go ahead and let you get back to your show, man.
No, I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it, man.
Appreciate it.
Talk to you soon.
Appreciate it.
All right, man.
All right.
Peace. Now, very interesting stuff, in regards to Dark Shadows and everything. And it's just interesting how all the things that are coming to light, how things are coming out, how some of the truth is starting to leak out. I'm interested to see what's going to happen in the near future. What will blow my mind is if the entire country has been run by nothing but a whole bunch of pedophiles. That would just blow my mind. I'm hoping for the best, but I'm also hoping that people will be brought to justice, of course, too. Because I'd rather know that everything's been a lie, and it's just been corrupt, rather than not. It's a damn shame how all this stuff goes down. But I have got to get going. It is way past the time, and I got to be up to do another show tomorrow morning. But I appreciate everybody who came on today. It's been a blessing, or tonight. I will be on tomorrow for sure, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. It's about that time to go and turn in that whole thing. I should have listened to you, Tanu. As soon as you said, "Hey, man, this other guy got flagged for playing this video. Just be careful." I should have just not played it. Bruh, I should have listened to you. Damn. But anyway, Yogi Fish, the Medusa effect, looking into the darkness too long will turn you into that darkness. That's very, very true. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible stuff, and that's facts kiss. If Biden wins, Kamala will have to sit him in the little kid's corner. That's absolutely true. You know what I'm saying? That is so true. Tanu, I think if Biden gets in, it will really be a battle between Kamala and the far left against the neocons, and Nancy Pelosi will until he steps down. It's going to be clearly they'll muscle him out. I think if he gets elected in, they will muscle him out for sure. There will be some sort of House of Cards type of play going on throughout the entire time, for sure. If they both get voted in, she wants the crown. She wants to play lead. You know what I mean? She doesn't want to play second fiddle to him. F all that. She wants the power. That's all she wants. So if she plays her cards right, she just might get it. If they win, that is. Yogi Fish, stay strong, my brother, as well. Thank you so much. You know what I mean? Mr. T12, much love to you, my brother. Kiss, much love to you. Michael D, what's up? Good evening. Kiss, good night, man. Good night. Remember, keep fighting the non-gendered insert pronoun of choice person who tried to shut you down. No kidding, man. I'm innocent. I'm an innocent in this piece, but it is what it is. Yeah, I'll try to remember to talk about that, his polls and everything, because apparently his polls have been doing pretty well, and they're also talking about about Trump winning by a landslide, which is fascinating. So I'm interested to see what happens too here. It's only a few more months and then election season. You know what I'm saying? Only a few more. We're in September now, y'all. Holy God, we're in September. Can you believe that? September, October, and then it's November. We got, what, 8 some odd weeks left? Roughly 10, maybe 9 to 10 weeks left. And we're back into this crazy stuff. Nino, what's up? Thank you so much for the tip, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, I really, really appreciate it. All the way from Canada. I appreciate that. I appreciate the love. I'll be on tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Like I always say, be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. Also, by the way, if you haven't done it, hit that like button down below. Crush that subscribe button and tell people, everybody, about the Pascal Show. That would really, really mean a lot. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow morning. This is the Pascal Show. Bye. I'm innocent, man.